Fifi, Feather, Nick, good morning.
We're here. It's happening, guys.
Morning.
There is no backing out now. Our world record attempt has officially started. Pete Fairbairn, our adjudicator from Guinness.
Looks good, doesn't he?
He looks so good. That is really official.
He looks good. He looks like he should be on the PGA, like he's one of those dudes that
It's quite intimidating to paint the picture. He's got the full Guinness blazer on with the emblem. That's an interesting look. Do that one where you smile more, Pete. It's more reassuring. There we go.
No, Pete's a great man. I used to get drunk with him all the time in footy grand final gigs. So we go way back. Oh, he's just a lad.
Really?
He's one of the lads.
So here's the deal.
We need Pete back for about midnight.
Boys, it started 27 hours of non-stop broadcasting.
Yep.
We will still, if you're listening now, we'll still be talking at 8:30 tomorrow morning. That's when it will conclude if we get there. How you feeling, boys?
Yeah, great.
Good.
Had a mate texted me. He's gotten ready for the big event. I can't show you what he's got planned for the day, but he said he's ready for this world record, and he sent me a photo. He's all excited.
We're live,
guys. Big Ange rang me on the way in.
G'day, Pete.
Wished everyone good luck. He said,
that's
tell
nice,
the team I
He's
said good
listening.
luck.
Hi, Ange.
Yeah, he said it's impossible, but hey, Ange, we'll do it. Don't worry about that. Hey, did you watch State of Origin last night?
No, I certainly didn't.
Let's start off with sport.
No, can we? Oh, actually, what
we've
are
got 27 hours.
I should probably right now know the rules. How long does this talk break go for?
We could go literally for 27 hours if we want.
We could talk forever, but then
Hold on.
What?
We left you to iron this out. We're
What
not
are
the
you
T's and
asking us
C's
for?
boys.
We're the washers, mate. That's why we leave these meetings and you sit
Come
there
in
for
with
2
2 minutes
hours.
in. So how does it all work?
Yeah.
This isn't the time, Fee.
I got you, Fee. So we can talk as long as we want. If we have a guest on the show or a caller, they can't talk for longer than a minute at a time. So we just got to interrupt them.
So I guess they're only a minute.
Yeah, no, they can stay on for longer. We just can't let their sentence go for longer than a minute.
Well, geez.
So
we've got
just-
a few people on that love a chat.
Well,
Eddie
we've
McGuire.
got Eddie
I know.
McGuire at about 11 o'clock this morning, so we'll be about 6 hours in. We'll be a bit
And
tired.
there's 3 hours gone by the time Eddie finishes his sentence.
No, we'll have to tell Eddie. Eddie, we need you to speak
We have a
in
bell ready for Eddie.
quick sound bites.
Do I have to do the coming up thing? Because it's 27 hours, so we're going to be here. Do I have to say what's coming up?
No.
you
This will
don't.
be a bit of
You
a
should.
different show. I
be-
think it's fair enough to say.
Mate, just coming up, do it every break. It's going to
James
fill
Blake
so much
wants to
time.
talk.
Just for 1 minute, please, James Blake.
You do need to
That'll do.
introduce the song.
Oh, yes. I have to say, I have to
Is that
introduce.
Oh, my God. We are 3 minutes in and, oh.
I reckon the next
Hang on,
half.
No one
we have
knows
to
the rules.
introduce every song. Do you have to back announce the songs?
Yes.
You can introduce or back announce, but a song, like the song title and artist does need to be said.
So either the front or the back. Either or. It's a day.
Start with the front.
Yeah, well,
27 hours.
That's the time we live in. Doesn't really matter, does it?
26 hours, 56 minutes and 30 seconds to go.
Hey,
Easy.
can we get people to call up, all our lovely listeners, to wish us good luck?
Absolutely.
Is that a good idea? Can we
We
do?
were going to do that in an hour, but we'll do it now. Whatever
You do
you
it at the
want.
start. I
And
don't
we've
want it
got
in an hour.
witnesses out here as well.
Oh, yes, Hayley and Amanda. Hi, guys. I
Thanks
can't
for coming.
see Hayley.
Hey.
She's obscured by this wall. Which
By
is
the
a
way,
shame.
Fee, as well, everything that is happening inside the studio is live right now, I believe, on YouTube, or there's some,
jeez.
YouTube, there's a stream.
Put
So,
your pants
boys,
on,
I'm
Nick.
going to check out this YouTube.
no charades this morning, boys, as well.
Oh, is
so
that the camera there? Good to know.
I think, yeah,
I
that's
tried
the
to
camera,
tell
guys.
Toby that she
Nice
can watch
angle.
us on YouTube because she loves YouTube.
Yeah.
She's like, what do you mean? You're on the ADO. How are you going to be on YouTube?
Oh, man. Charlie's
And I'm
very
like,
flat.
oh,
I said,
really?
mate, I'm on radio all day, all night into the
Yeah,
next
Toby
day.
cried last
And he
night.
said, I'll see you after kinder. I go, mate, you're 4. What are they teaching you there?
How'd
I
your
said all
kids
day and
go?
night.
Haven't told them.
I told Toby cried.
No, Trixie, actually, no, that's not true. I did tell them finally at school. I had Trixie in the back at school pickup. And I said, oh, have you heard what Mummy's doing tomorrow? And she goes, breaking a world record, because her teachers and her friends have told her. And then she says, I don't think you can do it.
Oh.
I'm getting
wow.
trash talked by my 10-year-old.
Yeah, I love it. I love her.
Yeah, she's great.
All right, let's get a song to pump you up to kickstart this world record attempt with Fifi Fevenick, the world's longest radio show, Technotronic featuring Felly. I think I have to say
Yes.
the full thing. Pump Up the Jam, the original 7-inch mix. Do I have to say that as well? I don't think I do. Pump up the jam, turn it up in your cars.
big
This
mix,
is
isn't
the
it?
Fox. Good morning. There it is, Ray Escapism right here at 101.9 The Fox. Good morning, it is Fifi Fevenick now. 11 minutes 25 into our world record attempt.
The world record attempt is underway, guys. Just another 26 hours and 50 minutes to go.
I should say it's all thanks to our good friends at Underworks as well, helping us out to break a record that takes all day. You need all day comfort with all day socks by
Hey,
Underworks.
we're 12 minutes in. Hang on, we're 12 minutes in. Can you get off that bike, man? That noise is... That noise is...
No, but the bike is going to get him up. Look, I've never seen Nick with a bigger smile on his face.
Can you hear that noise?
Yeah, it's a bit annoying, but it's worth it for that smile.
Oh, Nick, you've got your own mic over there as well. Hang on, let me
Hey,
just
I
get it
am
on.
just going to say, though, a big shout out to Underworks who got on board. But they always believe in us, and they have said, come on, guys, you can do this, to the point where they've sponsored the whole attempt. So we do appreciate our very good friends at Underworks. We've got our all-day socks on because they will get us through.
Does that count as me?
I wonder if people listening can hear Nick on the bike. Now, talking about people listening, we have also said this, Melbourne. We couldn't do this world record or make the world record without you. This is your show and we need you to be part of it. Interactive. We want you on the show talking to us. There is a little proviso, though. We can only have people talk for, is it 1 minute?
Yeah, max.
So if you call our show at any time, 13 10 60, we will have to interrupt you at the minute mark because our voices need to, we're not allowed to rest. And we've got Pete Fairbairn, our Guinness adjudicator out there watching.
Sharp.
He looks sharp, doesn't he?
And he's watching very closely. I think he has a stopwatch on at the moment. It's scaring
No,
me.
he's texting people going, oh, they're going to stuff it.
Now, our friend who called in the show yesterday, truck driver Perry from Geelong.
He got me up yesterday. All day yesterday, I was a bit worried. You missed it yesterday morning,
he had
Nick.
a
I
wobble.
was a little bit
He
of
had
a...
big wobbles on the show yesterday, Nick.
Oh, no, what
I
happened?
cried twice.
She cried. I made her cry at
Tears.
6 o'clock. I just said,
Wow.
it's impossible and we can't do it.
And then I started crying because I went, where was that in the meeting 3 weeks ago when Nick and I tried to get it cancelled?
I just had real reservation. I was done.
If you're going to snap, you do it a week ago like I did.
No, I didn't snap. I just said we just can't do it.
Oh, yeah.
But
It
what
made me
crack.
really emotional.
But he said the V's, and I've never drank a V. So that all
Haven't
day
you?
I was just thinking V's.
Yes.
That's
well,
gonna
he's
get me
back.
over.
Perry's back. Are you there, Perry?
What's going on, guys?
G'day, Perry.
Perry!
Hey!
You gave us a good pump up yesterday. What are you doing now, Perry?
On my way home from work, about to go buy another 2 Vs to do the dad roll.
Oh, you're
wow.
going to dad duty.
What? How many
Yep.
V's have you dropped?
I've dropped 4 tonight. I was a bit of a slack night tonight. I thought I'd save some in the shops for you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you,
I can't
Perry.
believe
Well,
you've never had a V.
No, mate. I'm
Mate,
not.
Hoppers Crossing Boost Juice.
Mate.
It's the way to go.
Hey,
not
Bev,
I'm not
hey, Bev, if you had that V, you might have kicked 100.
Yeah, Perry.
Wow. Jeez, oh,
Come on,
no.
sweet.
And that's coming from a big fan.
Oh, jeez.
I think the V would have helped me, mate.
26 hours and 45 minutes to go.
Perry, are you streaming us live on YouTube?
I'll be streaming you as soon as I get
Oh,
home,
nice.
and hopefully I'll
that
bring
long
you
enough?
back tonight.
He's had 8 Vs and he's driving a truck. I hope he's not watching YouTube. Just get home, Perry.
That's a minute. Go. See you,
Perry,
mate.
call anytime. We've got Christy from Melton. Hi, Christy.
Good morning, guys. How you feeling?
Anxious? Good, but like weird, knowing this is not going to end for a long time.
Let me just say, I'm so excited to hear you guys all day at work. It's going to get me through the day.
Well, Christy, and we mean this, I'm not just saying this, I really mean, call us 13 10 60 anytime. Give us some feedback, give us some inspiration.
Give us anything. We got time to fill,
If you're
mate.
bored, you don't like what we're talking about, we'll change the topic. Let's make this an interactive show where all our wonderful loyal listeners get to actually decide what we do.
Yeah, love it. And you guys with Carrie and Tommy later on, that would be so good.
Yes, well, Carrie and Tommy will join us. They're going to come in and say hi. Hamish and Andy are coming in to say
Can I just
hi.
say, they pot-shotted me on
love them.
the Instagram post. Carrie Tommy show wrote, Nick will last 4.5 hours tops, which coming from a team with a bloke who lasted 11 seconds it's a bit rough.
Got knocked out by Tim Zoo.
You went easy there. You could have gone a bit harder. You could have gone. Hey, so with the caller, right? So we just had Christy on. Is it a minute? She can't talk for a minute non-stop? Because you know
Non-stop.
we talk. Yeah, so we can talk for as
So,
long as
and
we want.
actually, sorry, and this is a bit
'Cause
boring,
I
everyone
was
listening.
but I was getting worried that she was on for longer than a minute.
No, but what do all our voices have to come in, or can if I interrupt Christy and then Christy goes back to talking, is that okay?
That's fine.
It restarts
Excellent.
the clock.
No.
Yeah,
So we only need one
good.
person to interrupt the flow of their convo. If
Yeah.
it
So
goes
as
on.
long as all our voices are in every talk break, But Fev could just say one word in the whole talk break, but obviously we don't advise that. I want you to keep talking. Oh, no.
no.
He already has.
I know.
Oh, no.
Did his bit.
He's done it. Oh, now
Oh,
we
no.
can't fall out 16 minutes in, Fev. We've got a long way to go. We can't fall out. Come on. We're all good. I miss the dulcet tone of your voice. Can you speak?
What
Do you
happened?
know on New Zealand Air they have to weigh you now?
I saw
That's a
that.
story we've got coming up. Good tease. Look at you. Good radio.
Radio Fev. Do you want more calls or should we go to an ad?
No, let's. Yeah, come on, Brad in Altona Meadows. Hey, Brad.
How you going, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? I want you to get pumped up because I got the truck parked on the side of the road, and this one's for you, Fev. You've got this, boys.
Yay! Thank
Did
you.
he blow the horn?
Brad.
I think it was too loud. It rattled the phone.
I think that's
it was
what
a
happened.
proper
Do it
truck
again.
horn.
Do it again, Brad.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, that's a good
That was
one.
just a deep one,
Proper.
wasn't it?
Brad, thank you,
Thanks,
you
Bradley.
legend. And how could
here
we
we
not
go,
have
here we
an inspirational pump up from our mate Daniel in Rockbank? Daniel.
Oh, good morning, guys.
Morning, Daniel.
Oh, so good to
God.
hear you.
Oh, fantastic. I tell you what, yous are number one. Yous will make it through. Don't worry about the adjudicator. Take no notice. I tell you what you need to do, Fev. You need to get those Italian short plaques out and feed plenty into the gobs, and yous will make it. And if you're feeling down and out, feel free to give me a call because I will get you through this 27 hours. You will do it.
Daniel!
Go for it.
Thank you. And can we really call you like at midnight, 1 a.m.?
Call me whenever you like, Fifi. I'll pump you up.
What a legend. Phone line's always open all morning, 13 10 60. You've got to check your roads now. Hey, have a look what we have to do. I have to do this bit. Hang on one sec.
Hey, can I do the news one time too?
Absolutely. Hey, you could save thousands on a brand new EV with a Maxia novated lease. Do they have to speak or is it all right if I just do it there? Bang. Introduce
time.
Ed Sheeran's Eyes Closed. Can I just get you to all
Oh,
say
you're
your
on.
names quickly?
Yes,
We're still
Fifi.
What? We go. Oh, geez.
on. We're playing a
roll
song.
call.
Quick, say your name. Nick.
Quick.
I've already spoke.
Nick. Ed Sheeran, Eyes Closed. Miley Cyrus, see you again at 1019 The Fox. Fifi Fevenik in the middle of our world record attempt. About to check your news.
Don't
traffic.
say middle. Don't say middle.
Well, we're right at the start.
the very beginning.
25 minutes in, about 27 hours. I just need you to make sure all three of you say, or all four of us say a word in every break.
What about laugh? I just laughed then. Would that have
No, you're gonna
qualified?
speak.
I'm
No.
looking at
We've all done it,
world record Guinness
question.
adjudicator.
Nice.
The laugh
Speak.
doesn't count.
The laugh
It's just
didn't
said.
count. Got it. I love that Pete's here.
So we need audible words from each of you every time the
I
microphones
just said,
go
I said
up.
to Pete earlier today, I said, bro, do you have to sit here the whole time? And he's like, oh, I don't think so. I don't have to sit here, but I reckon we need him to sit here.
I like having him there because
Yeah,
it really it's
yeah,
intimidating.
yeah.
But what's
He ain't leaving.
What's great? So Pete, so he's the Guinness world record adjudicator, but he can pop in and out. So we might not know, and he's got a live stream that he can watch us at all times.
Does
so
he have a
there's-
bunch of these on today? Like, is there an old Indian man with the long fingernails potting around Burke Street or something? He's going to go and check out.
Well,
Does
we
he
are
have a
gonna
few
get-
gigs on?
Pete will be coming in shortly. We're going to have a good chat with him,
Yeah.
and that'll be good.
He told me what he won that. I reckon we could break another one when we want to do another one because I'll be 2-time. You'll be both welcome to the club. He said Alyssa Healy, the wicketkeeper that plays for Australia, married to Mitchell Stark, broke a world record at the MCG catching a cricket ball,
Yeah.
dropped from a drone, 80 metres. That's it. With her
That,
gloves
mate,
on.
that's a cricket ball.
With her gloves on.
Ow.
That's
That's a
wicketkeeper
cricket
gloves.
ball.
You think about how high they hit it already? Mate, I caught one from 220.
You could go for another. You could do that.
Yeah.
That'll be your third.
I might actually do it with my hands behind my back.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Do you know what though? It just occurred to me because we will get Pete in, and he is obviously the one that will decide at the end of this whether or not we actually achieve the world record. But he could in fact ruin it for us because the guests are the ones that could talk too long and make a mess of this. Imagine if it was Pete who actually
Surely our producer.
talked for too long.
as long as you guys jump in and interrupt him, I think we'll be sweet. Let's check your roads. Oh, it's me again. You could save thousands on a brand new
What are you
EV
doing?
with Maxi and Novated lease. You guys got to understand, we're not allowed any no credits are allowed to play throughout the show, so I have to deliver every single one.
Do you
All
want
you
our
guys.
help? Because we can do them with you. What one are you doing at the moment?
He's
just
already done it.
do
One
everything.
one before traffic. I'll do it for now if I get
Do
tired
it for
later.
now?
Yeah, but we'll all be tired. Anyway, we'll sort it out. Bunnings can help you insulate your home for less. Shop great value on a wide range of floor, wall, and ceiling insulation online or at your local Bunnings.
Josiah's got the toughest job. Fev just realised.
Fiona.
What?
So, like, if we break this world record,
Yes.
Fifi, Fev, and Nick go in the book. And the bloke who's got the hardest job today,
Yeah.
Josiah, gets nothing.
Fifi, Fev, and Nick +1 broke the world record.
Story of my
Maybe it
life.
will say and Josiah.
No, that's not bad. That's not good branding.
Fifi, Fev, and Nick. But won't it have our names?
What about in
It'll just be
brackets?
us.
Can I have my
Fifi
name in
box.
brackets or something?
No, because it'd wreck the branding.
Or like
Let's
inverted
ask
commas?
Pete, our Guinness adjudicator, about that.
Can we find out if Josiah broke a record for finding out he's Albanian latest in line?
Well, yeah, we've got 27 hours to talk about that.
I do have one question. Because he has to do all them live. Do we have to do live reads live?
Yes.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Friday. That's tomorrow to celebrate National Donut Day.
Send us some in.
Do not miss out. I believe they are tomorrow. Conditions apply.
Did you just say? No, that's good.
sorry.
We'll still be here
Do
tomorrow,
not
mate.
miss.
Oh, yes, it is Fifi Fevenick attempting to set a Guinness World Record, the world's longest ever radio show.
Yes, 27 hours. We are 36 minutes into this world record attempt. If you're just joining us, we've been on since 5:30. We have Pete Fairbairn, who's the adjudicator from Guinness, very official,
Looking
watching
good.
us, timekeepers.
Fresh haircut.
Yeah, he had his hair done
Thumbs
last
up
night. He
for
went,
this.
I reckon he went to the barber.
Fresh haircut. It's a
We-
fresh hair.
Yeah, it's fresh.
Whoa.
It's a fresh
We've got Hayley and Amanda, our witnesses, because remember, you were able to come in and watch us. And I think Hayley and Amanda, are you on a 4-hour shift? I love
Yeah,
it.
they are.
There we go. This is
Really,
great.
they're really thinking about their decision. They're just really going, why?
Well, we'll try to make it more entertaining. It's not so much a visual show, is it? It's
No.
more.
Oh, well, if we're only on for 3 hours, they'd see a lot more
Yeah, that's true.
because we get up and about, but we've got a long time.
Yes.
And our amazing producers have given us these little gift packs here, and there's a packet of tortilla strip chips.
Open
I
it.
just want to eat them.
Go
on.
for it.
Do it.
Smash
For
them.
it.
You've been on the bike for about 20 minutes. You've earned
Yeah,
that.
but I just know I'll eat the whole packet,
Give us a look.
and I'll be quitting by 7. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Here
no.
we go. All right, let's eat some chips.
While you eat some chips. What have we got coming up this hour? Because
wow.
it is normal show.
They
Are
good?
They're good.
Oh, it's all over, Pete. Go on. Gonna need a lie down.
We don't want to alarm anyone because we don't do it on air, but we were just talking about UFOs. Apparently, there's been about 800 sightings.
800 boxy.
Yeah, we'll get to the bottom of that.
That's one thing. Let's talk about artificial intelligence as well. That's going to happen in
Ooh,
about
that's-
half an hour.
Gee, it's all a bit doomsday.
No,
We should-
I like we're getting the big stories out the way early before we don't make sense.
But let's start
Just in
this
case
6
we're not
o'clock hour with David Guetta, Emery, Coileray. This is Baby Don't Hurt Me at the Fox. Fevenick. Tops of 19 degrees today. Shower to floating about. I said the name of the song before the song means I don't have to at the end, right? Beautiful. Good to go.
We are. I was going to say what Josiah said before in the middle of our world record attempt. We're at the very, very beginning of our world record attempt to broadcast for 27 hours non-stop.
And I'm not rapt about this. My watch, my little fit watch, just buzzed, and I looked down and it said, "Relax reminder. You seem very stressed at the minute. Do you want to take time out
How
for a
can
little
you be
breathe?"
stressed? You're just eating nacho tortilla strips while you're riding the bike.
I think that's exactly why. Heart's under pressure.
And to paint the picture, so we will be in here. We'll be on the radio across the day. If you're working, you're driving, tune in. Stream us on Listener. You can check us out on YouTube. There's a link on our social media. You can watch us. We've also got an exercise bike in the studio. I've got a Pilates reformer bed behind
When are you
me.
going to do that, you reckon?
I'll do it soon.
Get out.
And,
This will be like real life.
Yeah.
That keep the tag on it. Just drop it back tomorrow morning.
Yeah, you know when you go when people buy a dress and it's like real expensive, they leave the tag on it and try it out once
Yeah.
and then give it back.
Just
That's-
you
I
wait.
reckon you'll sit on that and nearly fall
Just
asleep.
you
won't
wait.
actually do a session.
I can't wait to get in on that. I can't wait. But also our wonderful producers who have put so much effort into this world record attempt, they've given us these little care packs. So there's little boxes in front of us. We've got a, let's go through them. What's in here? That's one of those, what do you call this?
Just in
Oh,
case
it's
we're flying.
In case we
a
go for a
travel
flight
pillow.
today, it's
Well-
a neck memory foam. That's really funny.
Holmes, Fast Car at 1019 The Fox, and it is Fifi Fevenick attempting a Guinness World Record. Just got my coffee in the studio. How good that we've got St. Remio looking after us this morning. St. Remio's delicious, sustainable coffee that is focused on raising communities out of poverty and building a better world, I should say.
Yeah, better word, yeah.
And a bit of both, to be honest. Visit
read the
St.
words.
StRemioCoffee.com. Doing
What's
good things
going
for the
on
planet.
here, Josiah? Now, Nick and I are sitting here watching the races, and Fee's actually down on a reformer doing some Pilates, doing the frog.
I'd never seen reformer Pilates before.
You can just do it standing up.
Just go to
like
the gym.
Just squatting.
She's doing squats in there.
Yeah, but it's
What a waste
squatting
of time.
sitting down. Like that. This is the and Fev, you've known me a long time.
Looks like you're in childbirth. What are you doing right now? Like, yeah.
So
and one.
good for your groin,
Yeah.
your inner thigh. Look at this inner thigh stretch.
Do some deadlifts. What are you doing?
Do you know how much weight I'm pushing? I've got weight. This is weight bearing, Nick.
Yeah, what do you think deadlifts are? Just do some squats and some deads. You'll be yoked, Fee.
Oh, what's that one?
Can we
Oh,
get
just
some-
raise the leg.
we get an
And raise the
Olympic bar
leg.
in
And one. And two. Lucky you did your footsies.
I want to see how you two go on this. Test your flexibility.
Yeah, good luck, mate.
No, come
You're
on, you're going to
puffing
do
lying
it.
down. What are you
Puffing.
doing?
You're not even doing anything.
Exercise, guys. It is exercise.
Mate, have you seen the size of Nick and I legs? We
Yeah, I
break
wanna
that thing. We've got muscly legs, mate. That's easy.
This will get me
you-
through it.
If you told me you wanted to puff and sweat doing something lying down, I would not pick reformer Pilates, I'll tell you what.
James Blake.
Sort of the same movement.
If anyone wants to watch Fee do her reformer Pilates, we're on YouTube at the moment.
Advise you.
Fox.com. link.
I advise you not. Could go to something else after that.
Are we still on air?
Yeah, we're still going.
Hi.
Pete, can I just say big thanks as well to Your Reformer? This is amazing. Your Reformer delivering an inspiring Reformer Pilates experience to your home. They've brought it into the studio for you. You're looking great.
I'll tell you one thing, though.
I want one of these
I
at
used to be
home.
an elite athlete, Nick, and when you exercise,
mate. Yeah.
you get tired.
Yeah.
So in 3 or 4 hours, when
I know.
Fee goes, I'm so tired, I'm going to say, yeah, because you've been doing that about 54 minutes in. What are you doing there?
Where we've been playing it smart and watching horse races in America.
Yeah. Hey.
The
Best
long
of
game.
both worlds. It is
Where's
Fifi
the money? Where's the money?
Fevenick.
Where's the money? Get it.
54 minutes into our Guinness
the other
World
way.
Record attempt. We're going through to 8:39 tomorrow morning.
Get free.
And 10 cents will be donated directly to Ronald McDonald House Charities Mac Cafe, celebrating 30 years of coffee fit for an Aussie. Living in lower prices. Visit dshop.com.au today. Cash flowing so you could feel relief showing. Search NAB Business Lending today. T's and C's, fees, charges and lending criteria apply. That went quick. 1 hour down.
We're 1 hour down, guys, into our 27-hour world record attempt. And the other great thing about this, everyone's spoken. We've got to make sure the T's and C's, we tick every box. Pete, our adjudicator from Guinness, is out there watching everything we do.
Live on YouTube as well right now.
Yeah,
That's a little
hi,
camera.
everyone
Hey,
on
YouTube.
YouTube.
There, I think it's over there.
No, I think it's this one because it's the side of my
Yeah.
face. It's the back of Nick's head. You got a lot of Fev though
Well, that's
in the
what
YouTube
people wanna
photo.
watch, bro.
Yeah, I know. You are the draw card.
Fev highlights.
If you want to have a look at our, we've got so many people watching already. It's on YouTube, but we do have links on our Instagram, Facebook. Just swipe up, do your thing,
I'd
and it's on
actually
there.
rather it not on me because the stuff that I look on my phone, I don't want people to like.
It's not behind you, luckily.
No, but you know when they zoom in and they're like, I wonder who he's texting. I wonder what he's watching.
Now the other thing we should say is we are playing Alphabucks every hour of the world record attempt.
luck.
That's 27 games. No, actually more than that because there's two during. No,
It's
It's over $250,000.
over $250,000 we could be giving away. So
Wouldn't that be great? I want everyone to win.
Same.
For Mando to go, why did we let him do
And
this?
there's 26 letters in the alphabet. Is that right?
Yeah.
I wonder if they're all going to be like A, B, C, so have every letter throughout.
Well, interesting you say that, Fev, because we're about to play our first game of Alphabucks.
Here we go.
And we have Christian from Carnegie. Hey, Christian.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Oh my god. How are you?
We're an hour in, Christian.
Yeah.
Do you reckon we can do this 27 hours non-stop?
I reckon you got a big chance knowing you guys. I reckon you got this in the bag. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
What
Come
a
on.
great way to kick it off with you winning $10,000.
Yes, please. I'm broke as. I need this. I'm going to Europe. I need this. I need this.
I'm broke
please.
as,
Let's
but
go.
I'm going to Europe.
Come on. Come on.
You can
I'm
do
young
it.
and dumb, Fev. You were there once.
Young
You were
and
there
dumb.
once, mate.
Hey, I'm still there. I'm just not
30,
young.
30 seconds, 10 questions, Christian, and every answer needs to begin with.
The letter A, Christian, and he's from Carnegie, and one of the great pools in Melbourne is the Carnegie pool. So I take the kids there all the time. Jeez, it's a good spot. I'm going to give you the question 9, a pop song, American Boy. American Boy.
Yeah. Come on.
Okay, lock in American Boy for the pop song. Let's go, Christian. Let's get you this 10 grand. Here we go. Question 1, the letter A. Name a colour.
Pass.
An alcohol.
Absence.
A 5-letter word.
Alpha.
A language.
American.
A kitchen object.
Kitchen. Yeah. Pass.
A European country.
Australia.
Name
No.
a star sign.
Christian.
Just give up, bro. Just give up.
He can't win.
Should've done
A
something
novel-
with that.
a
Oh,
novel
Christian.
turned
He
movie.
can't win. He's
Oh,
Sorry,
wow.
mate.
And he dropped the F
sorry.
So much.
That's a disaster.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
so
No.
sorry, guys.
So,
I'm
Christian,
so sorry.
look, we appreciated that. That's it. Look, it can happen. It's a brain phase.
Can
It happens all the time.
Because he dropped an F-bomb, we let it go to air then because it was just on the flow. If I dump that, does that affect our Guinness World Record? Because that kills 10 seconds of delay or whatever it is.
Broadcasting codes are more important than Guinness World Records.
So, but hang on, would it null and void our world record?
No, you'd still be on air. You'd be okay.
Phew.
Hey, let's just
Okay.
keep dumping then, because it wastes 10 seconds.
Because then we're out of delay and then we've got to get back in delay.
And Christian's still going to Europe, mate, but maybe forget Paris and
We've got
Milan.
$100.
Think more Estonia, Latvia.
Well done. It was a lot of fun, Christian. And you've won yourself $100 cash.
We'll take that.
That'll be
We'll take
about
that all day.
$33 over there.
Good news as well for everyone. Like Fee said earlier, we're playing all the time, every hour across the day. And I believe the next time we'll play in breakfast is at 8 o'clock as per usual. 8 o'clock this morning.
And I'm not kidding around for Christian there. Eastern Europe, cheap beers. Get there, Christian.
Yeah.
Or you can just get my beer every day, Australia. Hey, make sure you front announce this song, bro.
It's a good song as well. Up next, though, Fee, we're going to be speaking about
You tell
something
me.
on the fire. We'll figure it out during Calvin Harris's summer.
Passengers
I
getting
reckon. What's
weighed.
the AI?
Oh, we're doing that.
Artificial intelligence.
No,
I
no,
reckon.
no. Air New Zealand are doing something that is brutal. We need
There
to
we
get to the
go.
bottom
That's
of it.
it.
After this at the Fox.
I'm a fatty.
charcuterie board. We've got salami, brie, hummus, capsicum dip.
The dip's amazing.
This is an incredible spread already, and it's only 20 to 7 in the morning.
I just realised I've never had a charcuterie board sober.
You know. But
Meant to drink water with that? What?
this is
Come on.
very topical because a news story that's got a lot of people worried is Air New Zealand are about to weigh passengers before they board a plane.
Nick and I won't be going to the airport after this. I'll give you the tip.
You have to put your hand up for it. I know what it's about.
Talk us through
So I've
it.
looked into this. I've got a podcast, Mid-Flight Brawl, all about plane stuff. But this story, so what they're doing, passengers, you can put your hand up to get weighed. They weigh you and your hand luggage. And what they're trying to do is figure out the new average weight of people. Because I've seen every episode of Air Crash Investigations. And in the 80s, there was a little flight in the US that took off in Texas, started going up, and then just went, stalled, fell.
Was that Buddy
everyone,
Holly's plane?
Brown bread.
Hang on, and that
Was that Buddy Holly's plane?
No, it wasn't Buddy Holly's plane.
hang on. That was purely because everyone was too heavy.
They couldn't figure out what went wrong, and they checked everything and realised they hadn't updated the average American weight since the 40s.
That's why
Pre-corn
when
syrup.
you go on like a helicopter or a light plane, like the other day we had to weigh ourselves before we went on. Because if you just say I'm 120 and I say I'm 110, and then everyone else does it,
Not to just say.
like goes 10 under, and there's 7 people on it, there's 70 kilos. Plus all the luggage. So
right. So
it gets too heavy for the plane.
why? See, it's very brave of Air New Zealand to do this because that would put a lot of people off, and it's
Well, no
not.
one's flying in New Zealand.
But I love that they're doing it. But why don't
unbelievable.
all the others do that too? Why have they put their hand up to do it?
I don't know.
It's
I guess they're just figuring out. They
No,
don't
which
have
is
to
good.
figure it out for all the airlines.
But I think Australian Airlines should do that too. Well, I think everyone should do that because it's for our safety.
Yeah.
But it's such a confronting thing for a lot of people to get weighed, so then people might not fly. Like Air New
I'd
Zealand.
rather step on the scales than be on Air Crash Investigations.
Totally.
Just hop on the
Couldn't
scales.
agree with you more.
You could save on thousands of a brand new EV. Stop looking at me. You could save thousands on a brand new EV with a Maxia novated lease. You want one of these, Nick?
Yeah. Looking at the old EVs.
Well, let's look after him. Hey, let's check your roads. Thank you, Seb, you beautiful man. It's Australia's first 10-year warranty with 10 years cap price servicing. Mitsubishi 1010. You can count on it. Exclusions and conditions, including Mitsubishi servicing, apply. See your Mitsubishi dealer for details. Taylor Swift. Anyone want to hear her latest song, Karma?
Yeah.
I do.
I don't think we have a choice.
You on it, Fee?
Yes, I love
I just need you to
Swiftie.
talk on the radio. Good morning, it's the Fox. Good morning. This is the Fox. It is Fifi, Fev, and Nick.
Yeah.
Here we are. It's a world record attempt. 13
go.
minutes to 7. We are going to smash it out through to 8:30 this morning. We will be on your speakers all day.
8:30 tomorrow morning.
Yeah, not today.
Yeah, so we haven't even got to 8:30 today on the show.
Yeah, this time tomorrow.
And
we'll
we're still going to be on air 8:30 tomorrow morning.
Stop saying all this.
Did you bring a change of clothes and
I
stuff?
thought so. I've packed more clothes
Is
than I
that
did
all
when-
yours in there?
Yeah,
And
more
mine.
You
clothes.
go on a Fiji.
I know, because I just don't know what I want. I think costume changes will make me feel fresh. I don't know. I just packed everything.
Got 3
but I have got
t-shirts,
more
3
bags
shorts.
than I took to the Gold Coast last year for Boxy's
Underwear,
Big Night
socks
Out.
and jocks.
I've got toiletry bags. I've
I can't
got
wait.
lots of things.
Yeah, cool.
Anyway, guys, in 13:10:60, remember, Melbourne, you're part of this world record attempt. We want you on the show. And imagine saying, I was part of that show when they broke the record. Because if you come on the show and talk to us, you're part of the attempt. You're part of the record when we make it. And I want to open the phones now for anyone who's ever had any GPS issues. Like, where did your GPS take you? Where did you end up because of it? And I'm bringing this up because a great news story today, and it just makes me laugh. And we need things to get us up on this day where we will be broadcasting for a long time. How's this? And it happened in Hawaii, where you'll be heading soon, Fev.
Will I?
Be careful with your GPS. You just said that, didn't you?
Off air.
Oh, sorry. A driver has ended up driving into the harbour, into the actual water, off the Honolulu
He was
pier.
drunk.
No,
Did Hawaii
Dumb.
5-0 come?
the GPS directions took them down the boat ramp and into the
but
water.
At some point, you stop looking at the technology and go, hold on, that's the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah.
I do love it.
Well, the old
Some
chestnut
nerve.
when you get busted by your missus. Oh, the GPS took me to the wrong place and I'd had a few drinks.
She was a tourist.
Ended up at the ex's house. What?
She's ended up going into the water. She's grabbed her backpack and her purse, all her belongings
What
she could grab
nationality
and
was
get
she?
out. It doesn't actually
Australian?
say.
Hawaiian?
It just says that she was a tourist in Hawaii. And it's brilliant because I love, obviously, The American Office with Steve Carell as Michael Scott, one of the all-time best characters, including David Brent, obviously, for fans of The Office. But this scene where Dwight and Michael Scott are in the car and Michael refuses not to follow the GPS and he ends up in the water.
It means go up to the right, bear right over the bridge and hook up with 307.
Make a right.
Maybe it's a shortcut, Dwight. It said go to the right.
It can't mean that. There's a lake there.
I think it knows where it is going.
This is the
The
lake.
machine
This
knows.
is the lake.
Stop yelling at me.
No, it's
Stop
up
yelling.
there. There's no road here. Exit the window. Here we go.
Make a U-turn if possible.
They went in a lake.
It actually sounds a bit familiar. Similar. I can't think of that.
Similar?
I've got
Not long to go.
no. I've got hummus and ham in my mouth and my tooth. It's all getting stuck to the top of my gum.
You can take your tooth out. You're with friends.
All right, there we go. So on the way, no,
jeez.
that's too hard. On the way to Melton the other day, we did our
Brekkie in the
Brekkie
Burbs.
Now I was talking to Fee. I was talking to our wonderful driver over here, and there's only one way to go from our house.
Yeah.
Literally one way. It's not hard. You go over the west gate, then you get on there, and it's just there. It's on the way to Ballarat. She's like, I go anywhere, I'm going. I've got 2 GPSs going on, one on my phone and one in the car.
I had my phone in the
She had
car.
2 going.
Why?
Because she doesn't.
Why do you overcomplicate things?
They were both going in different. One was going another
not
way, and
kidding.
the other one was going the other
Yeah,
way. And I'm
they-
like, "What's wrong with you,
The
mate?"
car GPS was telling me something different to the phone
And
GPS.
then she got lost.
It was really confusing, and then I freaked out. I said, Fev, I've got to go. I'll call you back. I can't cope.
It's only one way to get there.
They keep changing the ring road in your defence fee, so that's
Oh,
what the
don't
car
stick
would
that
have done.
to me.
Yeah, they keep
don't.
No,
changing
he's
the
right.
off
And
ramp.
then the funniest part, I never told you this story. And remember, 131060, any GPS stories you want to share. This is so funny. I put into the car GPS Tabcorp Park, Melton, from my home. And then when I got in the car to go back home, the car still wanted to take me to Tabcorp Park, Melton.
Yeah, 'cause you have to
so
stop that.
I was,
you got to press end.
I'd gotten on the main road and I was turning right to go back
And it
on the
said-
freeway to go to, and it was wanting me to do a U-turn to go back to Tabcorp Park.
Because you have to
you did it.
You have to say, like, stop. I'm here now.
No, I
gotta
did a
press
U-turn
end.
and I went back to Tabcorp
I was
Park.
behind her, and then she went around the other way, and I'm like, "Where you go?" I rang her. I go, "Where you going?" She goes, "This is where my GPS is taking me."
It took me back to Tabcorp Park.
Because that's where you told it
I
you
know,
wanted
but
to
I
go.
thought it would know I'd been there and now I want to go home. I mean,
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it should.
13 10 60 is our number here at the Fox. Where did you end up? Get involved this morning. Let's get on Eminem Without Me. Oh, turn this up in your cars. Welcome to your Thursday. We're going to be right through to R&B Fridays tomorrow. The world record attempt. Good morning, it is Fifi, Fev,
I
and
just
Nick.
had a thought because we are only, is it an hour and a half into our 27 hours? We should later tonight have like a dance party. Like a genuine dance party in the studio. So we play music, we dance, we're hyped.
Note that down, Costa, our audio guy, because what are we in, an hour and a half?
No, but we'll need that. Like at some point we'll need this to feel like a nightclub. Like we're out. Come on, party.
Well, if it's a nightclub, I'll make a few calls.
I'm going to need that. Right now, though, we're talking about GPS failures. A woman was a tourist in Hawaii, had to get taken out of the bay because she'd actually gone into the Pacific Ocean. Her car told her to bear left, and she went down a boat ramp and into the ocean. And I find that
I do love that the journalists have put this like GPS stuff up as the headline headline instead of idiot on holiday, which should be the true headline. A fool.
But as I just said, I have had some GPS failures. I struggle with the GPS because
you struggle
even
in the car. Let's be
I
honest.
don't. I'm not a good driver.
Oh mate, I watched you park the other day. I was literally Cody. I was next to her.
Yeah.
I was car parked and I saw her coming. She's come in, turned left at that street there. Is it Moray Street or where we are? And she's pulled in. She's tried to turn right into a parallel going left.
Yeah.
So she's turned in, backed out. Turned in, backed out. Backed out, backed out. Turned in, went forward, backed out. She did it about.
In my defense,
hang on. She did it about 10 times, right?
Yeah.
Then I look at. She gets out the car. She walks up, runs up the steps, and then I run in, and then I get in the lift. She goes all the way up, and I go, "Bro, what are you in such a rush for?" She goes, "Oh, when did you get here? Why how'd you be?" I said, "I watched you. I was next to you
I
in
didn't
the
know
car."
he was in the car park.
And she just
But
took off.
In my
Worse.
defence,
You can't drive.
You can't drive.
no, I'm a great driver. In my defence, Fev, hang on, explain that. It was
He did.
No,
I
but,
just
no,
did.
but listen,
Blow by blow.
it's angle parking. What's that called?
Angle parking.
Angle parking.
It's angle parking.
So this will blow your mind. There's like a circle in front of you in the car, right? And
Yeah.
where you turn that, that's where the car will go.
Listen, though,
So you
Nick,
turn it to the
I
angle
was
of
doing angle parking, but I was coming in on the opposite angle.
But you
So
didn't realise that
that's
until I
tricky.
told you.
So do you know what I mean? I had to do a U-turn to get into the angle parking. So it's tricky.
Or you could drive up and reverse on the
Yeah, but
angle.
no,
what I
she
should
actually
have done
didn't
is come in the
realise
other street.
That's what I told you.
I know, but
you
so
do it every, but you do it every day.
Yeah, I know, because that's just.
And then
the
you
way
blamed him the other day, going, "You're a bad parker, Nick."
No,
and
absolutely
it
not.
was your car.
100% it was.
But also, and I am going to keep defending myself here, there were
You
no
need
other
to.
cars. So usually when you go into angle parking, you go between two cars and you know where you're at. I'm doing it blind because
Well, not
I'm
blind
the only
then.
car doing it.
So-
and you're not
okay.
doing it blind. You have a camera and you have bippers.
And there's
So you're not doing it
So
blind.
this is mind blowing. You know how the other cars have known where to park. So what there is, right? There's these lines. There's lines on the ground.
and you got to go in between them.
But I can't see them because I'm up high.
Oh,
No, but I can't.
You've got a camera.
Anyway, this isn't about me and my
just gonna walk out.
amazing driving ability. Michael from Baronia. Hi, Michael.
Good morning, everybody. 15 years ago, when technology first got into the cars with the GPSs, I was having to get to Sydney Airport. The entrance onto the tunnel was blocked. I went around King's Cross 3 times, hence missed my flight. 4 hours later, I leave Sydney to go back home. And I nearly put my fist through the screen because it was just the most irritable thing ever.
Yeah, Sydney's tough. 'cause
Sydney's
it's all
tough
one
to
way. You can't get back on. Once you go one way, you're stuffed because
It
you can't
is.
go. You can't do a U-E and go back.
But it's so intimidating being in a new city, driving a car, even a new country, driving a car and trying to follow a GPS. It is tricky.
I did when I
but
was.
you were here
Again,
in Melbourne.
I've done it in Hawaii where we hired like a convertible on a honeymoon, and I was because I'd never driven in America before, and I'm like, this is pretty cool. And we'll go into some, I don't know where we're going, but we're driving and I had to get on the freeway, and I turned onto like
Oh,
an
no.
Aussie and turned on the wrong side of the freeway.
Ooh.
So I was cruising down the freeway, and then I'm like, because it was a bit early in the morning, there was no cars, and then a car started coming. I go, look at this idiot on the wrong side of the road, and then I'm getting honked, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm on the wrong side of the road. Because I didn't know.
Yeah, of course.
'Cause
You're in America.
Because you got to go right. I just went straight in instead
Yeah,
of going
no,
far.
tricky.
Oh, mate, tough.
Jared in Point Cook. Hi, Jared.
Morning, guys. How are we?
Great, Jared.
J-bomb.
How did the GPS let you down?
It wasn't me personally. It was a bloke I used to work with. So he did a delivery to Wonthaggi Hospital, and a couple of days later he was supposed to go to Hamilton Hospital for another delivery. But in his mind, he's just gone back to Wonthaggi Hospital. So
Oh, no.
5 hours in the wrong direction.
Because the GPS was still on.
He's just in his mind. He just thought, I'm going back to the same place I went a couple of days before. So he just clicked on that and ended up 5 hours in the wrong direction.
That's great.
Hope he wasn't delivering a heart or something. What was he doing?
No, just delivering some parts. He was for a lift.
Body parts.
5 out. That's good. That's a great story, Jared. Thank you. Miles in Nunawading.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Great. Miles. A GPS let you down?
Yeah, so I was in America with visiting family, and I needed to go to the bank. And I went to the one that was affiliated with the one in Australia. But when we got to the bank, it turned out to be in a really rough neighborhood, and the house had like all broken windows, probably a few, maybe things like in the walls and everything,
Yeah.
like gunshots or whatever. And it actually turned out someone had spray painted Bank of America on the house.
Oh, great.
And then,
wow.
but there was a full picture of a bank on Google Maps when you click on like the little picture.
So you ended
So I
up
was like,
doing
oh,
way
I'll
too
go to
many
the bank.
miles.
All good. Yeah, pretty much I did. Yeah. I was about 10 miles off course.
That's incredible. So hang on.
It's just an abandoned house with Bank of America spray painted on it. Sort of Roadrunner.
But how did that
Roadrunner
become
track.
official in the GPS?
In blue writing. Yeah.
Well, maybe it was back in the day. It was an
Oh, it
actual
was
bank,
a
and then
bank.
it's but it's
Well, it was
changed.
Obviously.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, like it had a front deck, had bedrooms and everything, and it wasn't that big. Like it was just like a one-story, just like townhouse. It wasn't anything,
Yeah.
too grand or anything. But yeah, so
Scary.
I was like, okay, let's just
Get out of here.
pull out of here. Yeah, we went to the donut shop afterwards.
No, man.
Donut King.
As you do.
If you
Dunkin'
can't do your
Donuts.
banking, just have a snack.
Let's check your roads. I'm still on. You can't go past Kango for quality hand tools and accessories that go the distance. Look for them in the yellow Target at Bunnings.
Your backpack.
Thank you, great man Seb up there in the chopper. Take control of your fuel costs. Apply for a WEX Motorpass fuel card and save 5 cents per litre for 6 months at participating sites. Visit wexfuelcard.com.au. T's and C's apply. News on the way. control of your fuel costs. Apply for a Wex Motorpass fuel card and save 5 cents per litre for 6 months at participating sites. Visit wexfuelcard.com.au. T's and C's apply. We're not allowed to play any live things. That's why I'm doing these, if you're wondering. At Coles Express, score free limited edition 4 and 20 socks when you purchase 2 4 and 20 pies or sausage rolls for $7. Hurry while stocks last at Coles Express. Oh, yes. Thank you to Underworks wearing their socks as we speak to break a record that takes all day. You need all-day comfort with all-day socks by Underworks.
Yes, the world record attempt is underway. How far are we in, did you say?
We are an hour and 41 minutes.
Bro. Just there.
Oh, my gosh. So that says an hour and 40. We've got to get that to 27 hours.
Just to let everyone know, like this time tomorrow, we'll still got heaps to go.
No.
We're not even like
Bev.
It's
Hour
not
and
even
20 to go.
this time tomorrow. Like we'll still be going.
Do you know the other thing
It's a
that we
long
need to
time.
think about? There's so many things that we didn't think about. None of us can lose our voices because if you lose your voice and you can't speak, then it's over. It's all null and void. That it was for nothing. So we've got to protect our vocal
I
cords.
lost my voice the other week. It's fine. It's like COVID. Can't do it again. Not this quick.
Yeah, because you were hanging out with Heggy too
But
much.
don't go anywhere because up next we are going to be speaking to the Guinness World Record adjudicator, Pete. He is here. He's in his blazer. He's looking very official.
Handsome Pete,
Yes,
I'm going to call him.
Yeah, very. See, I didn't know whether that was
He
appropriate,
blushed.
but he is handsome,
We got
Pete.
him.
He's going to be in the studio in a few minutes to tell us how we're going and
Right
what we
announce.
need to watch out for.
Yeah, let's get on the Black Eyed Peas
Black Eyed
first.
Peas, baby.
This is Pump It at 1019 The
Pump,
Fox. He'll be joining us straight
Pump
after
it.
this. Turn it up. Good morning. This is 1019 The Fox. It is Fifi Fevenik, 7:15 on the dot. Tops of 19 degrees today. A shower or two in the middle of our world record attempt.
27 hours, live and local. It's Fifi Fevenik's World Record Show.
Powered by Underworks.
Hour 2, The Fox.
1 hour, 45 minutes in, and we're joined by our first guest. Now, before we introduce our guest, we need to point out one of the conditions of having guests on the show, because the world record has to be completed by the four of us here in the studio. A guest can only speak for a minute at a time, and then I guess that's so we don't take our foot off the pedal and have a nap while someone comes in and has a long chat.
Of course.
And this guest,
we stole him from Wimbledon.
He is very official. He is from Guinness. He is a world record adjudicator. Pete Fairbairn, welcome to the show.
Thanks very much for having me.
Flown down from Brisbane, from Queensland, to join us. So Guinness have a proper uniform.
Looks
You're
good,
in the
doesn't it?
tie.
Handsome
and the
Pete.
very handsome Pete.
I can say it.
Yeah, you can say it. I don't know if you're allowed to in this era comment on people's
might find
appearance,
that
but you look
offensive.
the goods.
Kick me out now.
Pete, are you happy so far with our attempt an hour and 45 minutes in?
Yeah, look, it's been good to be able to come in and I guess get the lay of the land, assess the situation, your approach to the record. Obviously, I can't tell you whether I'm happy. The attempt will be adjudicated over the duration
Man,
of
if
the
we've
entire
stuffed
attempt.
up, man, tell us now.
Just tell us.
Just tell us now.
We'll go home.
What are you smiling about?
Clearly I can see a lot of effort's gone into the planning, not just from the four of you, but from the whole production
Oh,
team.
of course.
So
They're
giving
doing it
yourselves
all.
a good opportunity to be in contention to break the Guinness World Record title.
And as you said to us when we spoke to you a few weeks ago, it's not easy because everyone would have one. If it was easy to do break this or set this world record, it would have been done. So, and there's lots of technical elements to this, aren't there? We just said a guest can't speak for more than a minute. Even our world record we've had to curtail. We can't play it for too long. Because,
really?
Yeah. There's a lot of pressure on Josiah over there when he comes to pressing buttons. Isn't that right? Technically, you want this to be perfect.
He's the worst person.
Yeah, it needs to be perfect. Exactly what you said. The integrity of the record's paramount. Having any pre-recorded audio with the four of you would mean a disqualification. You've referenced obviously that we need to hear from one of you every minute, and also just ensuring that it's a traditional radio show. So announcing the tracks or back announcing them, the same kind of ratio of commercials and crosses for news and weather and the like.
Eating tortilla chips on a exercise bike, just usual radio stuff. We've got to make sure that's all good, yeah?
That's what you usually do?
Stock standard, yeah, it's always there.
Now, Pete, as you said, you're not, and you're going to come and go. At the moment, we've got you here. We know you might disappear, but you'll be watching on cameras. Everything will be recorded. And by the way, if you want to watch us wherever you are streaming us or listening to us, you can jump on YouTube. The links are on our socials. But Pete, you'll be across everything we do. Without giving away how we've gone so far, are there any things you're concerned about? Like you look at our environment. I've got a Pilates bed. Nick and Fev have got an exercise bike over there. There's lots
Nick's
of
got
food.
an exercise bike. I ain't getting on that
And the
thing.
things you worry they could get distracted or fall asleep.
Nick's consumed a day's worth of calories in an hour and 50 minutes. Is there anything like that may...
Well, the first thing I noticed was that you've got obviously, a paramedic here.
Yes,
Haley in the building.
He's got a bad heart. Nick has.
I've got a pristine heart. I get heart palpitations from stress. I don't know what could possibly stress me out today.
Yeah, so I think to me that just really summed up the enormity of the attempt and that, it's all a lot of fun, but it's also really serious. We're talking about people's physical well-being, emotional well-being. You're going to be pushing the boundaries from that perspective. I think it's going to be some of the little things, the intangibles. I can see that you guys really enjoy each other's company. 27 hours is a long time.
Are you suggesting we might not enjoy each other's company in a few hours?
Oh, look, I mean, you're four very different people. So I think you're used to high energy, high octane, 3 or 4 hours in each other's company and then off for the rest of your day. I don't know how much time you spend together socially outside of work usually.
I literally don't speak to him after this. I don't like him. But on air, it's like a footy team. Once you're on air, you love each other. Off air,
yeah. I don't know their names until I'm back in here. Oh, that's right, Fifi.
The studio seems well ventilated. I thought the charcuterie board was an interesting move at 7 a.m.
Yeah,
for a bit of that salami breath.
It's
and-
actually, that I
Fever's
literally
had that much capsicum dip.
I know.
It's worrying
It's already
me.
hard. I'm already getting burns in my stomach, and then I'm going to go to the toilet.
Well, even that we've just because obviously we do get toilet breaks. It's not a cruel, it's got to be humanitarian, but we are going to have to time them together, guys, and don't just, we can't overdo them. You can't take the mickey, can you, Pete? If you saw Nick go to the toilet 4 times in the next 10 minutes, you'd go, come on.
Yeah,
You can't
absolutely. I mean,
disqualify.
we don't want anybody to be putting themselves at a risk of physical harm, but at the same time, it's designed to be a challenge for a reason. I think, so comfort breaks are fine, within reason, but you do get your official rest breaks. To me, that's really interesting because you can, they can compile and you can have little rests as you go. But you all need to be doing that together. So I'm really curious to hear if you have a strategy around those.
I do have a strategy, yeah.
So there's 5 minutes an hour, and that's an OH&S health and safety comfort break that we are allowed, but we can accrue them, but we have to take them together.
So my theory was to the group that we go about 18 hours, and then we can have like an hour and a half where we have a shower and a nap, just to that'll be about 12 o'clock at night, which will be a great time because that's when we're normally sleeping, but those guys don't want to do it. So Fee and I discussed that we do every 6 hours, then you have half an hour. So you can go have a shower, come back, do just half an hour slot. So we're back on air. So it sounds like we are back on air. Because I know you can, back on air. Yeah, but you can accumulate it, and we earn that time off. But we just sort half an hour breaks.
We go hard. I reckon, we go hard and fast, guys. We don't need breaks early on. Come on, we can do this.
Yeah.
And only take those 5-minute breaks when we need them. And if we can squeeze in a shower, that would be amazing. Actually, if you two could squeeze in a shower, that would be great.
Just had one.
I always smell good, bro.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just
amazing.
saying.
What would your suggestion be?
I think, I think it's probably worth considering just being pretty flexible and fluid with that. As much as best laid plans, can be beneficial. You haven't done anything like this before, so you are really pushing your boundaries.
I've done it at a nightclub before, 27 hours. It's just not in the studio.
We're not at Revolver now, folks. So.
Hey,
good Melbourne reference.
Well done, Pete.
I think keeping some breaks up your sleeve.
Yeah.
If you do find that you're hitting a bit of a wall, it'd be nice to know that you do have some time up your
Good
sleeve.
idea.
And even perhaps, I don't know, amongst the 4 of you, maybe working out that you can all pick a time each or something like that might be a nice democratic way to look at it.
Yes, good.
She's the boss.
Pete, thank you so much for being here, for coming down from Queensland to be the adjudicator. Obviously, Guinness, they take this very seriously, and we know how seriously you take it. As you said, if it was easy, everyone would have this world record.
As
so
the great
we
Dennis
are going
Pagan
hard.
used to say, if it was easy, everyone would be doing it, Fiona.
Yeah.
Also,
Pete,
I love Pete thinks it is democratic in here, Fev. That's funny, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. It's
Hey,
funny.
Saddam, do we get a say?
Don't worry, I just want Pete to send his bank details to Fee so we can get it all brushed under the table.
Thanks,
She's got
Pete.
all the money.
You can't go past Kango for quality hand tools and accessories that go the distance. Look for the yellow target at Bunnings. Thanks, Seb. Bunnings can help you winterproof your outdoors for the cooler months ahead. Get planting your winter veggies or warm up your garden with amazing value on fire pits, online or at your local Bunnings. Are doing well this morning. It is Fifi Fevernick attempting a Guinness World Record, 27 hours straight. Don't forget, you can stream live on YouTube now. Just give us a search, Fifi Fevernick. 10:35, Tiesto, Tate McRae. Fox. 10:35, the name of the song. It's Tiesto, Tate McRae. We're going to be on air at 10:35 a.m. today, 10:35 tonight, and then we'll be finished around 9 tomorrow.
And you can play on your COD, on your Twitch things, and this is time for Fifi's Talking Tech.
Thank you, Fev.
Well done.
So, because part of the world record
We know how
attempt,
to
we
play the
can't
jingles.
play any of our voices pre-recorded. So I can't play my talking tech.
Oh, it's such a good one.
I know.
Why
Fev,
don't
do it
you and
again.
Why don't you and Hughesy get on your switches?
Why don't you and Hughesy get on your Switch COD things and play it? That's how
Is
you
that
say
how
it.
I sound?
And then it goes, Fifi Talks Tech.
Thank you. Okay, guys, I am talking tech, and I'm a bit nervous because this is a bit of an alarming story. I don't like this story. I don't really like AI, and I'm sus on it anyway.
Mate, I watched a thing on the Current Affair about it on Sunday. They had a real
I think
live
the current affairs on Sunday. Do you mean 60 Minutes?
same thing.
Different
Channel
show.
9.
Yeah. Well, you might be touching on what I'm about to touch on. So AI, we now know, can do so many of our jobs. Some of our producers, in fact, James Blake, our senior producer, I don't think he'll have a job here soon because he now gets AI to write all the things that come into the studio. So he's not actually having to do any work. AI is doing
go
it
home
for
then.
him. Are you worried that AI is already going to take your job, James?
Work smarter, not harder.
Well, there are academics at the top of their game who are concerned that, and they believe that AI, these super intelligent machines, could have disastrous consequences for our species on this planet. And wait for it. Apparently, a document has just been signed by the non-profit Centre for AI Safety. Now, it's been signed not only by Elon Musk is involved, Tesla, Google, big companies like Microsoft. They've all signed this document. They're not giving any detail of the potential threat posed by AI, but they've all agreed to stop the development of it. How interesting is that?
Yeah, because the robot's going to
Including-
start getting real and
This
start.
is what I mean.
Become aware.
Now, one of
Terminator.
the signatories is Jeffrey Hinton. Now, he's the
Oh,
guy
Hints.
who created
Yeah.
the technology underlying AI. He has signed this document to stop it progressing. So all these heads of Google, Microsoft, Elon Musk, Tesla, they've all decided, hey, we can now see what's about to happen to the human species because of AI and the super intelligent machines. Everyone, tools down.
Yeah.
Stop.
But is that
Stop
also
production.
them worried about their own jobs?
No, they don't care. They've got too much
Well,
coin.
they've got so much money, they
They
don't
don't
need
care.
jobs.
They
They
don't
could
care.
go and live on an island with $1 billion and not worry about anything. But but they're not giving the detail of why they're concerned. So they won't tell us.
Well, one of those robots
Why they're
on
concerned.
Sunday on 60 Minutes or a Current Affair or whatever I was watching. So it was a female and she was a robot and she wasn't computed by anything. It was her own thoughts.
Yeah.
So there was no one typing anything. He was asking her questions and she was answering them as a human. And then he got always like, so asking about, will you fall in love? And she was like, oh, that's not a respectable question to ask me. But, you know, and then at the end he goes, will you guys end up killing us? And she said, well, that's yet to be determined or something like that. This is on like 60 Minutes. And I reckon they've watched that and gone, okay.
Sounds like talking to my
tools
wife
down.
after I come back from a big session.
Yeah.
Yet to be determined.
Sounds like your wife after you said you weren't doing this show. She kicked you up the booty and said, get in there, you little sook.
It is Fifi Fevenick. We've just ticked over 2 hours. Look at that on the clock. A good time for this.
Yeah, this robot, bro.
You can't go past Kango for quality hand tools and accessories that go the distance. Look for the yellow target at Bunnings. Thank you, Seb. Buses replace trains on sections of the Lilydale line from Wednesday, June 7 till Sunday, June 11 for level crossing removal works. Check before you travel at bigbill.vic.gov.au. News on the way.
this winter?
Dakin's Alira X split system with its advanced streamer technology can remove up to 99% of mold, allergens and pollen while keeping you warm.
Who knew an air conditioner could heat your home and purify the air at the same time?
This is so good. We should have one of these Dakin air purifiers
Just
in
hanging
here
over
right
Nick.
now. Visit dakin.com.au for more information.
Dakin, perfecting the air.
Hour 3. We've done 2, guys. 25 to go. 25 hours to go. Woo!
I'll tell you what will get us up and about. Still to come this morning, good friend of the show, superstar, local girl on the Mornington Peninsula. We love her.
Oh, nice.
Tones and I.
About time you said something.
Oh, no, you got worried,
I was,
didn't you,
I was
Fev?
real
Have I
worried.
spoken?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
spoke, yeah.
Yeah, Fev was pointing at me.
I was
going,
like,
talk,
hurry
talk,
up, say
talk.
something, bro.
One of the rules for the world record attempt, the 4 of us have to speak in every talk break.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Tone sent me a message last night.
Yeah.
I was laying in bed trying to really go to sleep because I was just so... I think I was more tired yesterday than I've ever been in my whole life. My eyes were... I messaged you and said, what's going on? Because I was playing it out in my head. It was making me so tired. She said, hope you're sleeping, mate. Good luck to you and the team with a fingers crossed.
What'd you write back? No, I'm up drinking, watching State of Origins.
Thanks, mate. 27 hours is a long time. Just dropped 4 Valium. Ha.
Responsibly.
Is that a record, Pete?
You can watch us now. We are live on YouTube. You can search, just go fox.com.au if you can't find us. Instagram, Facebook. Have a look. There we are live. There's hundreds of people just watching us as we do our thing. And let's get a song on. Hey, up next.
We look good on there, don't we?
We had a good mate of yours coming on the show next,
Yeah,
Viv.
great Carlton man. Melbourne United, a super coach.
I can't wait.
Dino.
Dean Vickerman, I can't wait. I want him to treat us like the players, like the Melbourne United players. Fire us up. Get us in the right headspace. This is what we need, a champion coach.
He gets real angry on the sideline.
I know, I've seen him.
You can hear him through like the microphone because he yells at the refs all the time.
Well, let's get him on to fire us up for this Guinness World Record attempt first. Hold me closer. Elton John, Britney Spears. Is that the Fox morning? Sun's up Thursday, first day of June. Hey, he's pitching a punch. First day of winter.
It is.
1st of June.
Wish it was April Fool's. I just walk out.
19 degrees. Shower 2 on the way. It is Fifi Fevenick attempting a Guinness World Record.
Yes, and get excited. NBL season is on its way, and you can get behind Melbourne United.
Yes.
Sign up, become a member.
Yeah, to find out more, go to melbourneunited.com.au. That's melbourneutd.com.au. This is
the number one ticket. Oh, you've been to one game.
We'll get to that in a second.
been to
We will
one
get to
game.
that one game in a second. We are joined now by their super coach, Dean Vickerman. Dean, welcome to the studio.
No, thanks for having me. Last night I went to pinch and punch with the kids. They weren't buying it at 11:30. I had to get up early. So.
Now, Dean, firstly, you are now officially part of our world record attempt to get in the Guinness Book of World
Proud.
Records for the longest Brekkie radio show, 27 hours. And, you work with teams. Well, obviously, one of the best teams in basketball, but we have to work together and we have to have each other's backs and like each other for 27 hours. Any tips for how we can do that?
Like each other. Sport's about staying present right now, isn't it? So it's not looking too far in the future. It's staying on top of your mindset right here and right now. So someone in this room's got to look forward a little bit to see what's going on, but just enjoy the moment and relish it.
Well, Josiah's a part of this team as well. And just quickly, how would you coach a team with 1 Michael Jordan and 3 Dennis Rodmans?
I think they go pretty well.
As a Michael Jordan. I'm literally like LeBron. What? You're MJ. You're like you're Udonis Haslam that plays for the Heat. You're just a cheerleader that sits on the bench. No, so you are.
Everyone's got to have their role.
Everyone's got to play their role because you find it hard. You'd find it hard as a coach. I'd assume you would because you get a lot of imports over. So you get to the American guys who've got big egos, and they come into an Australian team where we're pretty much we're all teammates, but these American ballers want to play their own ball.
You just called yourself LeBron.
Yeah, mate, there's no I in team, but there's me. And you've heard that before. How do you go trying to facilitate that to the players?
Yeah, I think everyone's got to have an ego. Everyone's at that level. How you manage them is the biggest challenge. And so we had 3 imports last year. We'll probably only have 1 import this year.
Good.
And, where we can, we try and have the best Australian New Zealand talent because they just get it. It took us to kind of halfway through the year for our imports to really buy into what we were trying to do. So that's a part of my job this year is the induction and how we bring people into our club and let them understand the Melbourne United way a little quicker.
We did it well because he benched one of them because he was trying to play solo ball all the time and made him come off the bench. And then Tucker started playing really well.
Oh, who's going to the bench here?
I'm not pointing to anyone.
It is such a good. Do you know what, Dean? I did go to a Melbourne United game at the end of last year. I took my daughter. It was such, and we she doesn't play basketball. I've never played basketball, but it's such a great event. Like for me, who didn't even really know what was going on, it was so fun.
I've been telling you for years to go.
Fev had been telling me to go for years.
Take the kids.
But what was interesting about when I went, so Fev would go quite regularly. And unfortunately, United were on a bit of a tiny losing streak because he was at these games. And then I turned up at one of your games at the end of last year and bang, we smashed the opposition.
You got to keep coming.
Exactly.
You just keep coming.
Thank you. So it's just
I
need good, like the Southeast people.
Good mascot.
It's a little throwdown.
Who are they?
Southeast people.
The ones in the Southeast. Anyway, we're really pumped for the season. And so you're not even in pre-season yet?
No, we're kind of still recruiting.
Got some
couple of coaching staff to add to our roster, and then also got an import and one more local spot as well.
Fee, who do you think their challenge will be this year? The Sydney folk or the Adelaide guys? Who do you think? Or is it the Southeast people again?
Well, Sydney got rid of their coach. She's back to back.
Sydney, those people, they're no good.
The Kings.
The Kings, they're ordinary Kings.
Oh, Bruce.
Schmings. Now...
Give us a pumper. Give us something.
Yeah, now, do you know what will be great, though? Once we've actually completed and achieved this world record, Dean, then we can come and give the boys a pump up. Like, we could be motivational speakers for you guys.
I think so. We just celebrate success, so I expect there to be a good party after
how
this world
How
record.
did you celebrate after you guys won the championship? Was it on?
Oh, it was on. Yeah. That's a big part of it.
Yeah, it's a big part.
There's a lot of coach jumping around with champagne bottles, and we weren't as good as the NBA and didn't worry about all their clothes and putting goggles on or anything like that. Just spray it on each other, I reckon.
I reckon that's what we should do.
Yeah,
champagne bottles, spraying it.
I don't know what's going to happen at 8:30 tomorrow morning when we complete this world record, but it will be. We won't remember much of it, I imagine. We'll be delirious.
Yeah, 100%.
That's right, delirious. That D word is why I won't remember it.
Well, Dean Vickerman, thanks for popping in this morning. And you can get excited for the NBL season by becoming a Melbourne United member today. Get around our team, Melbourne. To find out more, go to melbourneunited.com.au. That's Melbourne UTD. Dean, appreciate it, mate.
Thanks for having me.
How's little Zachy?
You can't go past Kango for quality hand tools and accessories that go the distance. Look for the yellow target at Bunnings. Seb, how are the roads, mate? quickly say before you do, Dean, enter in-store online or on the Lot app before 7:30 tonight. What did Fev do, Dean?
Well, I was just talking about Zach Triplett, who's a family friend of mine, and he's a young kid, and he's going up through the ranks, and we're having a good chat, and then Dino thought he'd just drop a little, I've got a Fev story to feed. He's like, hey, whoa, stay here.
Now, we are on the radio.
No.
Just heads up.
Early in my coaching days out of Dandenong basketball, and trying to run a basketball camps all through the whole, and we thought we'd try something different. We'd run a footy camp. So we invited Fev in, and we've got 150 kids. And it's like, what's Fev going to do as the guest? Roll in, Fev, what we got to make a speech to these kids. Nah. Let's just play games. I'm going to run around every court and play football with these kids. You talk about engagement of unbelievable job. I loved it. Kicking goals.
I thought it was going to be something different, but that's amazing. No, I didn't.
Story.
No, the best thing is I remember when they invited me, because I've told this story on radio before, because I used to play basketball back in the early days before I got serious with footy, because you're not allowed to play both games because you can get injured. Injuries. And we'd gotten a bit of a scuffle back in the old days at the Dandenong basketball court, and we got banned for life. So I wasn't allowed to back into the stadium. And then when the bloke rang me from the basketball stadium, he's like, Fev, we want you to come to a football clinic. And I said, I think I'm banned. And they said, no, we've lifted it. We want you to come to this footy.
I didn't know that.
So they let me back in.
Dean Vickerman, appreciate you coming in, mate. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Let's continue now at the Fox. It is Fifi Fevenik's world record attempt, playing Alphabucks inside the next 10 minutes as well. Get ready to call. Post Malone, Chemical at the Fox. It's the latest from Post Malone at the Fox. That's the name of the song, Chemical. Good morning, Fifi Fevenik in the middle of their world record attempt. Hey, don't forget you're listening out for that code word to see Pink in Paris. That's right. We are sending you to see Pink in Paris. Trips every single week at the Fox. That code word happening before 9 o'clock.
And I would never critique you, Josiah, ever, because you do such an incredible job.
What
and as
I
we
do.
pointed out, in this world record attempt, Josiah has the hardest job. But you do keep saying in the middle of the
man.
attempt. I think we're going to have to say the start because
We're literally at Nepal. We haven't even gone up any of the mountain yet.
No, we're at the airport at Nepal. We're at Nepal airport.
We're
we haven't even
in the
got
middle, bro.
Well, we're in the middle of attempt at the start of it, though.
We're at the very start of a 27-hour shift
Also,
on the
Fee,
radio.
you said you'd never critique him. It's what we do maybe 15 times a day. Is make fun of just
so I'm used
I
to
know,
it.
but we've got to be gentle with each other because that is one of
Yeah.
the concerns. And funnily enough, if you are going to tune in this evening, I don't know what time it is, but I think we're doing a session with a psychologist just to check that we're all,
really?
that our friendships
need
and
that anyway.
relationships are healthy.
I'll
Because
take up
any-
some time there.
Yeah, this could stretch or fray our friendships, and we all love each other very dearly. But anything could happen today. Oh, okay, Fev doesn't love us.
You got to talk, Fee.
I've already spoken.
Oh, did you?
Did you?
Yeah.
That is my biggest
I
concern.
said we're at Nepal.
And I'm going to say that now. I'm worried because our voices have to be in every talk break, and I'm worried one of us will forget to
I'll
talk.
tell you what happened. I said, we're at Nepal. Not even left to go up the mountain yet. And you go, we're not even at Nepal. We're at the airport.
Guinness Book of Records are also filming us.
Mm.
So I assume that means at some point somebody has to watch this back, which would be a tougher job than
Why
just
would you,
ours.
why
I
would you
believe.
even mention that, bro?
That's our adjudicator
Is that
Pete's
right?
job, I
He's
imagine.
already here.
Handsome Pete. I'm trying to
Yeah,
butter him up.
I see
He's a
what you're
good-looking
doing.
unit.
The other thing that might be a bit of fun, we're just going to put this out there, 131060. Is anyone in labour? Or do you know someone in labour?
Right now?
Well,
Are you
'cause
Amish?
labours can go for 27 hours.
We're not doing that.
No, we could almost do somebody's labour with them. Like imagine if you were in labour or maybe you're the partner of someone in labour or you've got a friend.
Or just go
If
in
we
and-
check in with them now and then we might be there present when the baby's
And
born.
Or you
later.
just go in and have a salad. Easy. Cut it open.
Also, make
Caesar.
sure the person
Caesar.
giving birth gives the thumbs up here, because I can't imagine a bloke just calling up going, "Hey babe, good news! I got you on the radio. You want to chat?"
Bit of fun though.
You did this.
Anyway, just an idea. If anyone does go into labour during our shift, give us a call. We'll come on
How
the journey
many
with
babies
you.
are born per minute in
the
world?
world or in Australia?
Well, probably in Australia. It'd be like one.
What?
Is that
Do
too
you reckon
many?
a baby a minute? No way.
Baby every hour?
That's a really good. James
Around the
Blake,
world?
he's good at stats. He's furiously typing away out
60
there.
by 24. So what's that? That would be just over, I don't know, about
One
1,300
born
a day.
every 1 minute and 43
There you
seconds.
In
go.
Australia,
Wow.
that's too many babies.
There you go.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but then there'd be probably the same amount for deaths.
No, don't be silly.
It would be.
People aren't dying every minute.
Can we Google that
Around the
one?
world right now, someone
No,
will be
Australia.
bang.
We're talking Australia. That's
Yeah,
a minute.
Yeah, maybe.
Here we go.
There you go.
No, but
One death every
it's got to be higher.
3
but-
minutes and
Yeah.
10
3
seconds.
minutes. There you
That's
go.
too, guys. That's way too grim for 5 to
Hey.
8 in the morning. I can't have
Well,
that
it's
chat.
3 for 1. Babies to death. Well,
Should-
nearly 2 for
No,
1.
I don't like this.
Should I play a ding sound effect every 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Have you spoken, Nick?
He's spoken. When do we tell Nick that he's got black stuff on his teeth? Do we
Oh,
tell
do
him?
I?
Yeah. It's,
Oh, no. What is it? What is it?
I don't know. You stop eating.
This is way
I
too
won't.
early for the wheels to fall off, guys.
no.
The
Hang
wheels
on one
haven't
sec.
fallen off.
Hang on one
I
sec.
just feel it's a little bit.
Someone just died.
Oh,
No, this is that's an awful sound effect.
I do like this joke now, though, because Mad Mando, our boss, won't pull us out this early.
Yeah.
So we can just say really crook stuff now.
We've got Leah. Are you there, Leah?
Yes, Fifi.
She's having
Leah
a salad.
from Doreen. You are having a baby today.
Yes, we are.
You're booked in. Now, what time is your Caesar?
Caesar is at 11:15 this morning.
Oh, well, we'll
call
be,
in.
Yep, call in. We
Only
know
takes
it's a
10
bit
minutes.
tricky in there. We'd love to hear when you've had the baby,
Oh.
Leah.
Awesome. Well, I'll get David to give you guys a call.
Yeah, can you?
That'd be great.
Okay, well,
Are you getting
we're
knocked
gonna-
out?
Sorry?
Are you getting knocked out or you're going to be awake?
No, I'll be awake.
Yeah.
Get knocked out.
Alex got knocked out for
Completely?
knocked out because of when she had the Caesar. Because you can have an epidural that
Yeah.
numbs everything, but you can also get knocked out. But she had to get knocked out because of complications.
Yeah, well, that's different. Yeah, but a booked-in planned Caesar, you don't get.
This was
go
planned.
on.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we need. Darcy's furiously waving her
We've got
hands.
5
She's flapping.
seconds.
What's
We
need to go
happening?
to ads.
Quick, quick,
Oh,
quick!
certain amount of ads to play every hour. This is the Fox. You can't go past Kango for quality hand tools and accessories that go the distance. Look for the yellow target at Bunnings. Thanks, Seb. Footscray Road, Citybound, is currently closed until mid-June. Use Dynon Road instead. Avoid delays and check before you travel at bigbill.vic.gov.au. Hurry, D-Shop's huge stock take sale is here. Save up to 90% at dshop.com.au. Shop now at D-Shop for better living and lower prices. Visit dshop.com.au today. Thanks, James Lake. It's SUV season at Mercedes-Benz with great savings on select new and demonstrator models while stocks last. Ends June 30. Terms and conditions apply. Oh, yes, it is. 8 o'clock, just after 8 o'clock. 131060, by the way, if you feel like $10,000 cash. Who doesn't? Alphabucks, it is time. If you think you can answer 10 questions in 30 seconds, give us a call. What's the letter, Fev?
The letter is I.
Let's do it.
We are at the very start. We're how many hours? 2.5 hours into our world record attempt. 27 hours on air. Fev, Nick, Josiah, and myself. And wait for it. Every hour we are playing Alphabucks. That's $250,000 we have up for grabs.
You didn't spend any of that money on those glasses.
No, do you know what? These are like $17 at the chemist.
Oh, look at those things.
They're just little
pink, cute numbers.
Are you calling them glasses now? Because when you first put them on,
No, they're magnifiers.
Magnifiers, but that's
They're not proper
what
glasses yet.
technically do is magnify
Well,
things.
I'm wearing
because you
these
can't
so
see 'em.
often that I reckon I'm going to need real glasses very soon. Why are you
They're
looking
good.
right? They're
It's a nice colour. I like that colour.
I think I like the colour too.
Yeah, are they Arnett's?
They're better than the
They
other
look
ones.
like Arnett's.
They're
Are
not
they
Arnett's.
Arnett's?
No, they're frog skins.
Anyway, as I said, we are playing Alphabucks every hour. And think about that. Imagine playing at 11 o'clock or midnight tonight when we're about 18 hours in and we're delirious. I reckon you're a very good chance of
10
walking away
answers.
with the $10,000.
10 answers beginning with purple. Oh, no, we need a lighter.
Right now, though, Adrian from Epping. Hey, Adrian.
Hey guys, how are you?
Great, Adrian. You're playing Alphabucks for 10 grand. You've got the letter I. Are you enjoying the world record show so far, Adrian?
I sure am.
Oh, great. Hey, you build caravans for a living. I love that job.
Yep. Oh, it's pretty interesting.
Isn't it? Do you ever decide what you want to put in a caravan?
Unfortunately, no.
I'm tipping he does what the company says.
Oh, okay. I love
Pretty much.
caravans.
It's not like our job where you get to pick everything that goes on.
I don't do that. Consensus on this show. Now, Adrian, the letter I, $10,000 if you can answer every question in the 30 seconds. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, mate.
Let's do this.
I'm going to give you a clue first.
Oh,
Let me give you a clue. I'm going to give you the answer to question 4, a 5-letter word, igloo.
Igloo.
Good luck, bro.
Question 4.
There you go.
No
bro.
worries, thanks.
A 5-letter word, igloo. Good luck, Adrian. Here we go. For the 10 grand, question 1. Name a boy's name.
Ian.
A sport.
IndyCar
A
race.
Hollywood actor.
Pass.
A 5-letter word.
Igloo.
A vegetable.
Vegetable. Pass.
An occupation.
Pass.
A cartoon character.
Cartoon character. Oh my god, pass.
A horror movie. A horror movie.
Oh my god, I've got blank. Pass.
An overseas city. Nah. Tough. Adrian, don't you feel bad about
very
that?
tough.
That was really difficult.
Hollywood actor, Isla Fisher.
I find you.
A vegetable, iceberg lettuce, an occupation, IT, a cartoon character, Dustin Fletcher, Inspector Gadget, horror movie, It, an overseas city, Istanbul. Not bad, Adrian.
Adrian, $100. You did great.
Thank you.
Hey, guys, I'm going to give a clue away
What do you mean?
for the 9:30.
Do you mean an
Alphabucks.
answer?
Yeah.
You're going to
Clue?
give a free...
No, just a clue. It says
Oh,
clue.
okay.
It's a letter P. I'm going to give away a salt and pepper song.
Push it.
Push it. So that's you've just given an answer for Alphabucks at
I
9:30.
said clue.
I know.
He gave the answer. I just said P.
Oh.
Then
Nick
you,
said
you
push
gave
it.
away a question.
Yeah, but it's a clue.
It's
you just
never
got
a
to think
clue.
of it.
It's an answer.
That was on my wife's Spotify playlist when she gave birth. She had Push It.
Really?
Her
I
sister
love
made her
it.
a big
That's
fun
funny.
playlist.
That's what your wife said when you were making the baby. Just do something, bro.
2
was shovel.
hours and 38 minutes in. We've got a long time to go.
getting pushed!
10K, like Fev said, back up for grabs 9:30 this morning, and then every hour throughout the whole world record attempt. Now, up next, we need to speak to you, Melbourne. If you have a family situation that is a bit out of the ordinary, we do call them Melbourne Jerry Springer type stories. Yes. Get ready to get involved after Flowrider Avicii. Good feeling at 1019, the Fox. Turn it up in your cars, work, whatever you're up to. Good morning, it's the Fox. Flowrider teaming up with Avicii. Good feeling at 1019 the Fox. It is Fifi Fevenick. 13 minutes past 8. Tops of 19 degrees today. Shower or two floating about. Fifi Fevenick attempting a world record.
Stop it.
Thanks to Underworks, it's already unravelling. But lucky to break a record, it takes all day. You need all day comfort with all day socks by our good friends at Underworks. I've got mine on. Can I put your mics up now? Fev is still talking.
Fev's cracked it.
Oh, no.
But it's okay. We're going
Fev, we need you to talk.
Come on. You'll be okay.
I'll talk about what we're talking about. I'll just walk straight out.
No, you won't walk straight out.
Yeah, I will.
You won't
And it'll
walk
be on YouTube.
straight. It's not on us.
Yeah, it will be.
No.
Oh, peek behind the curtains. You may remember yesterday on the show, or the day before, James Blake, our senior producer, wanted us to sign death waivers. So we were signing documents, OH&S documents, that release the company from, obviously indemnify the company if anything happens to us during this world record attempt.
Guys, there's nothing to worry about. Just sign this death waiver. Pardon?
And Feb just signed it without even reading
they
it.
said you're not allowed to do the actual world record if you don't sign it. So I wasn't being painful like you two always are, and I go, I'll just sign it because then we can't do it. And then you both just said in the outbreak you didn't sign it, so I'm not going to do it.
No, well, hang on. Oh, James Blake's in here and he's not happy.
To keep this record going, and I'll probably have Tony Hudson, who is the company counsel.
Bring him down.
For the Fox.
I'm happy to have a chat.
Have you got mine there?
I've got it here.
Can I have a look?
We need time to
I'm happy for you to rip it.
No, I just want to have a look.
Okay.
It's already.
He's reading it now.
Dad's calling me. He'll be like, don't sign it. Don't sign it.
Get Andrew.
What's Andrew on?
Put him on. Get him on.
Let's ask him.
Answer it.
This is Fev's dad.
Andrew on the radio.
Hey, we're live. Can you make sure he doesn't swear?
Hey, Ange, what do you want? Dad. No.
It might have been a pocket
No,
dial.
he's there.
It's a pocket dial. It's an accident.
Hey, Angie. Jello.
Now, sorry, you were saying, James?
So the death waiver's there.
Yeah.
Now, it is clear that only Fev signed it.
Mm-hmm.
He's got it in his hands.
Mm.
If it was to be ripped up, then it's ripped up.
Yeah, I appreciate that. There you go. You've got the option to rip it up,
No,
Fev.
you can keep it. I don't
There
want
we
it.
go. He's fine.
I'm
but
fine.
what's happened is he's
I'm the only one that does
appeased
what I'm
you.
told.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, I'll happily sign it after
Sign it
I've done
then.
the record. Once I've survived this.
Why do you make things that just do what you're supposed to do?
When a company says sign off on something so we're not liable if you get hurt, I always say no. Why would I do that? That's poor legal form. Pay up. Charlie Max, enjoy your Rolls Royces, boys.
It is Fifi, Fev, and Nick. And I need to do this bit as well. Let me press that button. You can't go past Kango for quality hand tools and accessories that go the distance. Look for the yellow target at Bunnings. Seb, how are the roads, mate? Thanks, Seb. Bunnings can help you winterproof your outdoors for the cooler months ahead. Get planting your winter veggies or warm up your garden with amazing value on fire pits, online or at your local Bunnings. It is Fifi, Fev and Nick. I'm just about to play One Republic's I Ain't Worried. Can I get you all to say your names?
Fifi.
Loosh.
Cody.
We are back. We are valid. The world record still stands.
Yes.
Another
Come on.
25 hours or so to go.
24:15, easy.
The Fox. Fifi, Fev, and Nick, good morning. I ain't
Morning.
worried. One Republic. Good morning, Fev.
Morning.
Just about to go 8:20 here, 19 degrees shower too. Good morning, Nick.
2 hours and 49 minutes into our world record attempt, the official Guinness World Record, 27 hours of broadcasting.
How are you going? You okay?
Yeah, fine.
Good.
I'm okay. Pacing myself,
Yeah.
really pacing. Because the other thing I thought of last night was we also have to keep our voices. Because if one of us genuinely lost our voice through laryngitis or could not been able to make a noise, it would make this null and void.
I just had a lemon and ginger tea.
Good.
Just for the little...
And the other thing we thought that would be fun through this was to do regular fun segments that we do on the show. And we'll do them this evening, tonight, overnight.
Got a lot of time to do
smarter
them.
then.
And we're here for you any time of day, Melbourne. If you want to, the line is open, 13 10 60. If you're a bit lonely tonight, give us a call. We're just up for chats.
We can't play our jingles though, which is a shame.
And this is the tricky bit. So we do have Pete Fairbairn. He is the world record adjudicator
Handsome
outside.
Pete out there, looking
Yes,
good.
every
Mate,
time
he's
I look
like,
at him,
how
he
good's this? He hasn't
terrifies
stopped eating. He's drinking smoothies, eating acai bowls. He's like, this is amazing.
But and he's checking everything. Now here is a little T&C that we have to keep an eye on. We can never play our voices pre-recorded. That will what do you call it? Nullify this effort. It will become pointless.
Null and void.
So we can't play our jingles because our voices are in the jingles. So we are going to do our Jerry Springer of Melbourne segment, but we can't play our intro, can we, Josiah?
No, we can't. So we're ready to do it. Should we just do it live
Yeah.
all together? 3, 2, 1.
Jerry, Jerry, Jerry,
Jerry.
the
People will be
late,
thinking, what's wrong with these people?
the late Jerry Springer, who passed away a month ago, did remind us of how wonderful, wonderful is probably the wrong word, how entertaining and controversial that television show was. A lot of us, when we were at school, that was the reason to stay home, check out what was happening on
Used
the
to be
Jerry
like
Springer
12
show.
o'clock or something, and then Ricky Lake would go on after it, I reckon.
I reckon Ricky was before. She was
Before.
11. Judge Judy was 12, and then Jerry was in the afternoon.
What a great time for TV.
Oprah.
Ricky Lake was around Donahue time as well.
Yes.
Rob
Never watched
Donahue.
Donahue.
No?
Sally Jesse Raphael.
That's the one.
That was a good one. But anyway, Jerry Springer. Stories that, I guess, from your family, friendship group, things that they happen. And they happen in the suburbs of Melbourne. We think they happen just in redneck areas
It's
of
like
America.
my dad was with my auntie. She had a baby. He'd become my sister's brother's brother who was with the other sister's cousin. Bang.
Yeah, well,
Jerry.
there's one in the news at the moment. How's this?
Bang, Jerry.
This is in the news today. A granddad kept his first child hidden for 60 years. And the way this
In a
came
cell or
undone.
where?
No, when I say hidden, not, Hansel Fritz style.
Oh,
What was his
God.
name?
Joseph Fritzl.
Joseph Fritzl.
Yeah.
No, what he did was
Hansel and Fritzl. That's a terrifying
Wow.
children's story.
Hansel and
Only
Gretel.
3 hours in.
Oh, wow. No, what happened? See, Ancestry.com, which I love, and I'm on there, and occasionally I do.
I'm on there.
No, because
It's just one of the apps.
I occasionally get an email from somebody that's obviously connected with me through DNA.
Looking for
and I
cash?
always get nervous. I get nervous opening it because they'll often be third or fourth cousins.
What do they want?
This woman did a DNA test for Ancestry.com, and what came back to her was a sibling. You don't expect that. You expect the third cousin. You don't
What do you
expect.
mean?
Well, her dad had a child before he
Yeah,
had
wow.
her to another woman.
Wow.
So she now has a sister, 60 years old. Like, that's a long time to keep that secret.
Mate, huge.
You wonder, would they have things in common that they may not realise until they catch up for the first
probably.
time? Not even just looks, maybe personality.
Yeah, maybe.
Hiding
This is the
kids.
great story, but also we've had great stories in this segment over the past few weeks. It's the best the wedding. We did the wedding
the
photo
wedding.
the other day.
I just realised we can't even play past calls with examples because our voices are
so
in
I've got to
there.
try and remember them.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the
He's
other
becoming
day.
annoying Pete out there really fast. He started as handsome Pete and now all these rules.
The other day, we were talking to a bride whose groom was having an affair with the maid of honour.
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
that sort of stuff, you think, surely that's just for the movies. No, it's happening in the suburbs of Melbourne, 13 10 60. Give us
Jerry,
your Jerry Springer stories.
Get involved this morning, Melbourne. We'll take your calls after this. You can't go past Kango for quality hand tools and accessories that go the distance. Look for the yellow target at Bunnings. Seb, how are the roads? You're a superstar, Seb. Hey, final week to win free groceries for a year. Wow, that's a lot of groceries. Plus 50 daily $100 vouchers at Foodworks. Cadbury Share Pack varieties $2.50 and Arnott's chocolate coated biscuit varieties $2.25.